for that statement. I give the floor to the representative of Greece.
Mr. President, I would like to start by thanking Special Envoy Zia, Ms. Catherine Russell, Executive Director of UNICEF, as well as His Excellency Mr. Tete Antonio, Foreign Minister of Angola, for their comprehensive updates. And I would also like to welcome the participation of Her Excellency, the Foreign Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Ms. Therese Kawikamba Wagner, as well as the representatives of Rwanda and Kenya. Mr. President, allow me to emphasize the following points. First, the implementation of Resolution 2773 is urgently needed. M23 must immediately cease hostilities and withdraw from Goma, Bukavu, and all other controlled areas. Greece resolutely opposes any violations of international law and the UN Charter and stresses its strong commitment to the sovereignty, independence, unity, and territorial integrity of the DRC. Second, we call for urgent de-escalation, a spillover of the conflict and destabilization within the Great Lakes region must be averted. Rwanda and DRC must re-engage immediately in the political dialogue and implement all decisions and commitments agreed under the Luanda and Nairobi processes. Facilitation by regional actors and coordination with relevant stakeholders at regional and sub-regional organizations are key for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. We encourage all parties and mediators in this direction. Third, we are deeply concerned about the grave humanitarian and security consequences of the M23 offensive, both in North and South Kivu, that have led to a further and mounting increase of IDPs in the Great Lakes region. Women and girls, being the main victims of this conflict, are severely affected by one of the largest forced displacements in the world, and at the same time by natural disasters in the region that are exacerbated by the climate change. Fourth, we believe that mobilization of women leaders can be significant in the Great Lakes. On the one hand, we stress the need to include women and youth in climate, peace and security strategies, and to strengthen their role within community-driven initiatives and sustainable practices in order to mitigate the consequences of climate change and to face food and water insecurity and environmental degradation in the Great Lakes region. Equally, echoing the Secretary General in his report, we stress that a meaningful and active participation of women in the political and peace processes is a key element for sustainable peace in the Great Lakes region. We believe that women can have a pivotal role for the success of DDR and DDCRS plans, especially for forcibly recruited children and the respective community development objectives, and they can lead the efforts for a regional integration and a way out of the crisis for the Great Lakes region. Mr. President, in closing, we align with the Secretary General on his assessment that establishing a political dialogue and building trust among countries in the Great Lakes region is of critical importance, and we fully support his call to the signatory countries for the revitalization of the peace, security and cooperation framework for lasting peace and stability in the region. I thank you.
I would like to thank the representative of Greece for his statement.